go. Okay, I think it's live. Let's double check. Not actually upcoming. It should be live. There we go. Cool. Wait. Nice. Nice. Okay. And what do we got here? Twitch is good. Nice. And X. There we go. Oops. Hear me drumming on my microphone? That's good. Cool. I think we're good. React in the terminal. Look outside, stream's haunted. Not anymore. Halloween's over. No more stream haunted. Okay. Profile. Yesterday, 66. Should bump the average a little bit. There we go. Back to 40. Cool. And then Skool members. Not 596, but we're almost there. It's to 100. Yesterday, 589. Oh, wait. 595. Yesterday, 595. Yesterday's third. Yeah, cool. 595. Nice. YouTube subs. What's going on? Siren or something out there. I don't know what's going on. So I saw 4, so I think we're getting up there. Advanced mode. Yeah, nice. Third, 1144. Good deal, good deal. So I recorded some stuff yesterday, but trying out a new editor to see about editing the video for me, which will be kind of nice. Because then I can record more videos and get this baby going, as opposed to my one video every week sometimes. So it'd be a lot more helpful to have be able to record it and then send it off and have somebody else help out with it. So that'll be the goal. See what happens. It was actually a cold email that was pretty good. So kind of impressed. Reached out with a good pitch. So hopefully ends up working out. Yikes. But yeah, I gotta do something. These numbers are real bad. These are all real bad. But I mean, the Monday.com stuff, not super exciting. I thought I was trying to farm the nano banana, but not doing it right, whatever I'm doing. So I have to figure out something there. But yeah, that's a bummer. Didn't even break 100. So got to figure out what to do with that. I thought putting a big dumb face on it would help, but maybe not. All right. More to do on that eventually. Probably gonna actually, I'm gonna try to keep going with this, which would be good. So keep doing the videos, long form videos, but then probably also include some shorts now, which I haven't done. I was planning to do that yesterday, but I don't know. I was having all kinds of trouble yesterday with the video I haven't done yet, but I was trying to show how to use GPT to actually pull data from a PDF, because technically I guess I was only doing images here and not PDFs. So to see what I actually was doing there. So yeah, to figure out what's going on. Hey, yo, Molson, what's up, man? How's it going? All right, actually, before I get too much into this other stuff, pointed out there was one thing left on this course system that I forgot to upload two of the files. So the lecture video doesn't upload the SRT. So that was something I forgot to do. So actually, I thought I was done yesterday. We got the whole thing to run end to end, create all the stuff. I mean, it basically is done. But yeah, yesterday it ran. We gave it a brand new prompt, and it ran through everything. It created 2 lessons, created the slides, it created the audio, it created the video, it created the video with subtitles and without. It creates worksheets, so it creates like a extra worksheet info sheet to go with the lesson, and an additional resources to be like, hey, you should go look up these other things if you want to keep learning. And then it creates a quiz document for each lesson. So it got through all of that and creates like a course overview and then backs up all the CSVs from the data we use. So basically it was done yesterday. The only thing I missed was that I forgot to upload a couple documents from this flow. So, hey, Craig. So yeah, so this part right here, I think just need to go ahead and tons and tons of stuff. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like it does a ton of stuff. It's pretty crazy. So the only thing I think is I need to do a couple more uploads here. So I upload the video here, and I think I just forgot to do an upload for the SRT. This is the SRT. Yeah, just need to upload that to Google Drive. How can we get Rosen Sheet? Cool. So I will not disrupt this if I add a new one here. Drive. Upload file. How do I do that over here? Copy that to keep it accurate. So I'm just going to copy the whole thing. So rather than this, how about you, Molson? What's up today? Sounded like you. It was a little rough yesterday with meetings and everything. Hopefully today's a little lighter, a little quieter. Release planning starts today. Meetings till 8 p.m. EST. Wow, that sounds great. That's that sucks. I thought your releases were not that difficult. I thought they were pretty straightforward. All right, what are we doing here? This is. Oh wait, the binary. Append. Oh, okay. I don't want to do that. Ooh, how do I do that? Releases are easy. Oh, release planning. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, we have to coordinate all the different teams together. That makes sense. Yeah, now that is painful because then everybody's priority number one. You have 6 priority number ones, and everybody has the same date for when it's all due. I got you on that one. That sounds very painful. Actually, you know what? think we just do this. This will upload the file. Video folder ID is correct. This is just SRT. Because we need the binary. So we'll just do that. Get row item name. Yeah. That's what this does. One video. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then that one more time here, where it'll just branch off and create the BTT file and save it. And then it'll do those, and then it'll save it locally so they can reference it in the future. And then, because then when it creates the video, it just attaches the SRT. And then it happens to have a VTT if you need it. So yeah, that I think was the only last piece that was missing. So I'm just gonna test it because we ran the whole thing yesterday. I think it's good. I'll just make sure that this flow actually works, and then I think we'll be okay. So I'll use this guy. Start with this document here. Like that. And then it'll create duplicates, but I think it should be fine. And then this guy, GPT-5 seemed to handle it a lot better than n8n Mini, which is good. And we'll be good to go. Can't wait to run the completed model. Real market analysis data of which courses to run. Yeah, for sure. That'd be cool, man. It'd be good to get him going. It's a lot of timestamps. A lot of timestamps. Still feels a little bit like that should be deterministic, but if GPT can handle it, then I'm good with that. I'll let it do that. Where are we at? Where's my OpenAI? Let's see what my numbers are looking like. Oh yeah, the budget resets every month. What was let's see what the budget was last month. What is the deal? It's taking forever to load. Oh wow, spent $5. Whoa, wonder what that was on. I guess maybe probably with the audio. Although we did do a lot of tokens. It's probably these guys. Oh, never mind. Wasn't this project? Is my Sora videos. I forgot about that. I ran a bunch of Sora videos when I was testing, so that was good. It's like, wait a minute, this project didn't cost $4. There's no way. This is what I expected, like $1 from audio, but not from. Yeah, there we go. That makes me feel better. It's like otherwise I'm like burning a bunch of tokens on text, I guess. So thank God this is finished. Yeah, definitely. It's been a long project. Get back to gaming for a few weeks. Yeah, that'd be nice. Unfortunately, I gotta. But that'd be nice. That would be nice for sure. But I appreciate it. But this is it's going through. Made it through one, and it looks like we should have a BTT, an SRT file. Nice. Google's not going to like this. Oh, yeah, well, cool. Yeah, there we go. It's the SRT file, and you can even preview it, so that's nice. And then we're converting the the SRT to a VTT, and then we're just going to offload it, and then we should be good. So because you bought the Minis Forum MSS1 Max, had a chance to buy an external Oculink PCIe eGPU holder, which means you can add an external GPU to the MS. Oh wow, really? That's crazy, actually. So you can just buy another whatever for 5090 and oh, you got the eGPU down from $100 for $15. Well, there you go. Okay. eGPU. Isn't that is eGPU just the connector? So then you still have to buy a graphics card? I was gonna say just throw in another 5090 and just push that bad boy up even further. Yeah, might as well. That's crazy, man. That's awesome. Sounds great. All right. So this is still lesson 1, I believe, right? We're still going through the first round. Yeah, still waiting, but almost there. Ooh, we have an SRT, and now we have a VTT. Nice. So we have backups of the subtitles. So good catch on that. Yeah, I totally forgot. Totally forgot that we were we created them, but we didn't actually save them. I mean, we saved them locally. I mean, we saved them technically within the instance. So like, it's saved on my machine because it's through the shared folder, but it was not uploaded to Google Drive. So yeah, needed to catch that. So good call. Hopefully this second one will work. Man, that makes me even more sad that this Sora 2 video has 65 views. Spent $4 on that bad boy. $4 testing out Sora 2 API and API usage. Oh. All right, so this first video is done again. It'll be a duplicate, but that's okay. And then we're gonna burn in the subtitles and upload it again. That's right. That's right. You said Udemy needs the VTT. Probably just covered this, so you apologize. What's the cost of running this with ChatGPT? A full run cost per. I haven't done the total calculations, but I mean, the goal is actually to run this entire thing locally, which is not totally set up for. It's close, but to run the entire thing, it's basically, I think like 9 cents, because the audio costs about 4 cents to create a 3-minute audio, and then I am using Nano Banana to create the image. So yeah, this image costs about 4 cents through Nano Banana, and the tokens themselves are cheap. Like I'm just using whatever. Right now I'm using O3 Mini to generate the text rather. So you know, maybe 1 cent or 2 cents for the text. So this guy, I ran 2 lessons, so each lesson is probably about 9 cents. So like 18 cents probably to run this whole thing. For this particular instance, it's going to have options. Well, it does. It has options for. We put 2 in for testing, but like 10, 20, and 40 lessons or lectures. So what? 40 times 9, so $3 maybe. Should be 9 cents times 40. So $3.60. There you go. Yeah, less than a quarter. That's right. So yeah, for sure. Especially like if you only run it for 5 times 9 cents. Yeah, there you go. $0.50, less than $1, you can get 5 lessons. So yeah, operationally it's pretty cheap. And again, like if it was all running locally, then it would all be entirely free. So that's the other thing. And really the only major swap out for this is the audio generation, which I think there's Kokoro you can use to turn text to speech, and you can run that locally. There's a few different models that can do that. Maybe like Vibe Voice and a couple others. So that can be done locally as well, so you don't have to pay for that. And same with image models, like WAN 2.2. I think has a version of a text to image, so that can be run locally. And that's really it, because like those are the biggest ones, is generating the audio and generating the image. So really, this could be done entirely for free, which is, I think, Craig's goal here is just have this boy cranking out courses all day for nothing. Even if it's $20 per unit, saves you around 60 hours in creating a course. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, that's a good point too. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not a bad course. Like, you get, the slides are pretty straightforward, but you get pretty decent presentation here. Pretty much on target with stuff. The audio is pretty good. The audio lecture is actually pretty good. So that's probably where the value is, that it creates a nice long lecture on each topic. Then it comes up with stuff to go with it, but yeah, I guess that's right. I kind of split this out. I was like, got this going in the wrong location, but yeah, no, it could be very cost effective. But yeah, to run it, if you're to run this as a service, I guess you probably need to deploy it to the cloud, and so you're back to, yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know. Actually, I don't know, because you have to run it you'd be paying for inference, I guess, like whatever it costs to run the model, as opposed to what the markup is. So I wonder what the rate is. I know OpenAI, I mean, they're pretty good. I don't think they operate on huge margins, so I'm sure they're giving you a pretty good deal on their tokens. But I don't know about Google, and I don't know about the audio. The audio, that would be, yeah, probably still, that one's probably still kind of expensive. But no, for sure. I mean, I think deploying it to the cloud, it probably costs less than that. Probably costs you like whatever, maybe not even 3 cents to operate it in the cloud if you were to make it a service. That's what people worry about cost. They always forget how much time it saves. I mean, yeah, that too. Yeah, that's true too. It does save a lot of time. Wanted to run it locally, not down the cost, but reduce timeouts and keeps some control. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can run it. You can tweak it however you need to if it's running locally. But yeah, pretty cool, pretty legit. Are we good? I think I don't know, some I have some sort of memory leak situation, I think. Whether it's Docker. But it seems like after a while I have to restart my computer, otherwise it starts bugging out. It actually might be NVIDIA broadcast. I think that it seems to be one of the culprits. But anyway. Okay. Also, by running it locally, you can choose your TTS voice model or use your own clone voice. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think OpenAI has. I mean, they've got like six different options for audio options. But if you're using Kokoro, then yeah, you could potentially. I know they have a bunch of different audio options as well, and I think that you can train your own voice with Kokoro. But all right, video is done. It created it duplicated, which is fine. I mean, they should be exactly the same as far as I know. But yeah, go ahead and delete these. Delete the old ones, I guess. I'll delete the new one. Stick with the OGs. Okay. But now we have the SRT and VTT for that. So we got subtitle files, both options for this video. And then, video. Same with this guy. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. This one. Cool. So we have SRT. Let's make sure. Yep. That looks very subtitle-y. Goes up to 2 minutes and 45 seconds. 2 minutes, 45 seconds. Cool. So it successfully uploaded the subtitle files to the video folder. So I think we're good. I think this system does a lot. It does almost everything it needs to do. There's still could be some tweaking for sure. Some things to change, but yeah, done. I think this is a major. I mean, it's technically probably V2, but no, it's V1. The MVP, we got it to work. We got it to produce a video. But yes, exactly. This guy works end to end though. So this is the first V1 of 8 workflows. Oh, that's my cloud. There we go. So we generate course details, course content, slides, images, or presentations, then slides from each presentation, then images, then audio, then video, then documents. So crazy. Make some money, pay for V2. Yeah, for sure. Sounds good. Cool. Yeah, now I got to figure out what to do with this. So I think I already have a plan. I think I know what's going to happen. I do like the. It's a good question on the operational cost there, Olson. Probably will try to maybe offer it as something if you wanted to use it. And you could just go to a website and use it, SaaS it up. But not yet. You have to switch gears a little bit. Have to prioritize some other projects for a little bit, but this one's been good. It's been a good foundation for the stream. I mean, like I said, it's been about 8 weeks. This is week 9, I think. So it's taken a little while. But it's been nice to come on the stream and like know what I'm working on. I don't have to plan ahead a little bit for the stream. Now I'm gonna have to plan ahead. I have to have a plan for the stream. Can't just come. I mean, I'm good at just coming on and just like you know, just hanging out, being ADD for a little while. Turn it into a SaaS for 2026. It would be fun to turn into a SaaS. Definitely thinking about it. Thinking about it for sure. So we'll see in the future. But yeah, very cool. Very cool project. Much more complicated than anticipated. I definitely was thinking like the first time it was like, oh yeah, like it's not that big a deal. You just need to generate some text, put it on an image, turn the audio or turn the text into audio, create a video. No big deal. You're gonna work on integrating it into your Jarvis n8n AI assistant. Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. Subflows into subflows into subflows. You would just have your like crazy Jarvis agent first, and then he'll call off to this subflow, and he can start doing it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Do your market analysis, and then that can update your big spreadsheet of options, and then the next time this guy, then just schedule it, probably just have a schedule set up to go down that spreadsheet and then kick off this workflow and generate the course based on the spreadsheet. So yeah, for sure. Easy automation. Easy stuff. I mean, that's something that I probably need to be better about as well. That I like will run these automations here and there, but I need to have some that are actually running all the time, and I need to do that. If it's go no go, then it'll put in the spreadsheet. Then the spreadsheet will trigger. The spreadsheet will trigger the course workflow. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, it'll check the spreadsheet and then use that data to fill out the course form. But you can also just like change this. You don't have to use a form. It could just have another entryway into the workflow. So you just add like a webhook or something like that, or you could do another one of these execute subflows, and it'll just bring the data in from subflow. So your Jarvis one could just come in and call it. Isaac, what's up, man? Hello there. How's it going? Once course finished, then trigger the course marketing content in an workflow to create the specific course marketing material. Yeah, right. That's right. Yeah, you're gonna do a marketing automation after that. So yeah, for sure. All part of the puzzle. It's pretty cool. I mean, it is pretty crazy. I mean, it is funny because like when I started, I was getting super annoyed. I mean, I still kind of get annoyed with n8n. Like it's a good platform. It's good for what it does. There's just a lot of quirks. There's a lot of half-baked stuff, which is kind of annoying. But it's a good platform overall. I mean, I probably couldn't build something like this, so easy to complain about it. Nice. Yeah, I was actually going to look at doing some Blotato stuff too. So that's actually probably going to be the next thing that I do. So prepare for short form spam is probably what's going to not spam, of course, but valuable short form content in large volume is what's going to be the next step here. But yeah, I was actually just looking at that. I actually just signed up for Blotato as well, so it's going to try to get that going. But yeah, it is pretty crazy though. Like doing all of this definitely made me change my tune. Kind of realized that like I basically forced n8n to build almost an entire SaaS. So I forget who pointed that out, but somebody in chat pointed that out and was like, yeah, no, that's a good point. We've pushed n8n beyond what it's supposed to be. So that would be why I was having a lot of trouble, because I was expecting it to be. I was basically trying to build software, and this is really just for like automating things that connect together a little more simply. Yeah, let's go. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you. What are you up to, Isaac? How's it going, man? All triggered by a voice call to Jarvis. Nice. You are Iron Man. Tony Stark. That's the dream, right? That's the dream. Just have your AI run the house and everything for you, all your systems. You get to fly around in your cool robot suit. Sounds good to me. There is an open source alternative to Blotato. There's a couple. There's like Postiz, I think. Yeah, Postiz I think is free. You can pay them to use it, or you can set it up. I think they have a GitHub link. Yeah. So the problem is like it takes a lot of work because like you got to then go set up all your integrations with all these, and it sounds like it might not always work as far as like making sure you're allowed to set up the connection and all that. But there is an open source for that. Oh, there we go. Collective. And then I think there's what, Mixpost, I think is another one. What's this? I don't know what that is. Okay. Mixpost is another one I think I've seen. Yeah. Self-hosted. So these just take a little more effort because you got to like go through the entire process of setting up each connection to validate your like client with the social media platform and all that. So definitely can be done though. Yeah, this guy's another one. So there you go. You got Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok, Pinterest, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Google Business, and more platforms coming soon. So those are probably your two better options as far as I know. At least I feel like those are the ones I've heard of a couple times. So thing is, it's not about working harder, but smarter. Yeah, for sure. I mean, honestly, with AI, I think unfortunately it's both. I think you have to work harder and smarter. You have to be doing the right things. You have to be doing a lot of them if you want to stay. I mean, depending on what your goal is, of course. I think there's also like, it's all relative, I guess, to what lifestyle, what your aspirations are, what you're trying to do. If you're trying to become a billionaire, then you have to work harder and smarter. You got to do both. One thing going to Saul's post is, but yes, you gotta get the developer APIs. Yeah, just because like you have to go set up all your dev clients and stuff. And I haven't done an X one in a while. Like I did. I mean, I set up a bot when it was Twitter, and that one they made you jump through a couple of hoops because they were getting botted pretty heavily. So that's a little more involved now. Facebook just changed their policy again. Like I just set up a thing for WhatsApp for the developer account for WhatsApp, and I got that working with n8n, but that again is like, it's a few steps. It's just kind of annoying. They make you go through a couple different processes. YouTube is easy, which is nice. YouTube's really easy to connect up. You just create, I mean, it's kind of the same actually. You have to go through the Google console portal and then like create your client and then connect that up. But that's not too bad. I haven't done LinkedIn yet. n8n has LinkedIn hooked up, which is easy, but I haven't done like the actual LinkedIn APIs. I think that's you have to go through like Microsoft's platform and stuff. But I mean, Facebook, Instagram, those are the same. So you can set those up to the same client. Threads, I guess, would also be the same. You can hook that up to the same client. I haven't done TikTok. I don't know about setting up TikTok uploads, but supposedly, I mean, the Blotato creator said that TikTok is not very cool with third-party uploads. So that's why she actually manually uploads her TikTok videos and then uses TikTok as the source to then repurpose to the other platforms that are okay with automated uploads. So that's another thing too. Like, might want to be careful with TikTok automation, which I'm sure because I think they were getting heavily spammed for a while, so they're trying to crack down on that. But there's lots of social media automation options. So I mean, I could see that. Like LinkedIn, if you can do like good outreach with like quality messages, like you take the time to actually write a human message to somebody and do a cold outreach, you can definitely work that way. But I'm sure to actually just running like content, I probably will try to experiment with sending some shorts to LinkedIn to see how they do as far as like just talking about AI stuff and see what kind of activity it gets. Because like I see the mobile video carousel on LinkedIn sometimes, but I haven't really watched any of the content on there. But it does seem like LinkedIn is still a pretty good source for leads. It seems like they don't really like moderate it very well. It seems like there's a ton of AI comments and stuff on there, but I'm sure it's probably still a good source for sure. Yeah, for sure, Craig. On the new machine, we'll upload Ubuntu 25 server LTS. Nice. Not the desktop version to reduce CPU overhead. I mean, yeah, you're probably fine with that thing. Like that beast probably can handle it just fine. But then Docker, n8n, TTS, FFmpeg, Llama, etc. Yep. Yeah, man. That should be good. Should be all you need. That'd be crazy. But yeah. And I was debating some of this stuff too, but I think Blowtato's nice just because you can. I think there's. I don't know actually. Blowtato was nice because it can connect with all this. There's already a community node for it. I don't know if there is one for Mixpost or Post is. Time it. Yeah, I would be curious to see what a full 40 lesson thing will cost and how long. And hopefully it works. Hopefully, I mean, it should. I don't know. I guess there's no reason that they would have an issue at 40, but there's no mix post. Post is. Oh, there is a post is. Nice. They've got an actual community node. Schedule a post. There's another one called Buffer that I used back in the day. Okay, they don't have a connection. But Buffer is free to a certain point. It'll let you do like three channels, I think, for free. So that's an easy way to connect your socials up. Yeah, you can do 10 scheduled posts per channel. I think it's 3 channels. So you can hit your, hit Instagram, TikTok. I think. I forget if they might limit which ones go to which. You can't have a custom video cover on free, but yeah, you can do TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. So that's kind of nice. That's one option. I think they're pretty easy to automate with. You can connect up. I know you can connect. Here we go. Integrations. Yeah, you can connect Zapier with them, I think. Yeah, Zapier. So I guess they don't have Make or n8n, but you can connect them with Zapier. But they also probably have an API, so you can just use the API. I don't know. I was gonna look into that, but it might be a Zapier situation. Anyway, but if you're trying to go like high volume, this might not work because you can only do 10 schedules like per day or whatever. I think you get like 30 and then you max out. Pably? I've heard of that one. Sure. Yeah, video to compare the tools, like Buffer with some other stuff, or yeah, I will. I mean, I did actually. I was thinking about doing something on Buffer, so I will definitely look at that. Yeah, it's a good point. Good point. If I can find my spreadsheet. There we go. Found a really old one. It's not the one I was thinking of. There we go. Took a second. All right, cool. Um, just deciding Ubuntu server or Ubuntu desktop. I mean, yeah, I was gonna say you probably. I don't think you need to worry about overhead. I would probably go with desktop just so you can have an interface and be able to exactly install LM Studio or whatever, so you can have a UI. So, just to make it easier, I don't think you need to be like optimizing for server only Ubuntu at this point. Once you're cranking out 1,000 courses a day, then yeah, maybe. Where are we at? Where are we at? Okay. Is it Pably? Okay, similar to Buffer. Oh, it's just another automation platform. It's so hot right now. Yes, sometimes you need a sounding board. That's right. Never even heard of this. So many options. It is tough. I mean, I can see why n8n took off, just because they offer for free. So being open source, that was a differentiator for sure, and went pretty heavy on the AI stuff. Yeah, nice. There you go. Your tasks. Make Zapier badly. And the cycle continues. Zapier is too expensive, so switch to the new one, and these guys will operate at a low cost and then have to slowly raise their price, and then a new guy will come along like, hey, these guys are too expensive. Operate with us at a lower cost. Pably Connect allows you to connect n8n to Pably Connect and extend the platforms you can call from n8n. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, for sure. I'm sure they probably have a lot more integrations than n8n because there's a bunch of stuff that's not in n8n. But so anything not covered in n8n, you can just add Pably Connect to handle it. That's true. That's not a bad idea to just be able to piggyback into another one and let it handle it. Total price free. What a deal. 11,000 plus easy to follow video tutorials to help you master automation. Nice. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, never even heard of that. Dang, nice. Just looking for price. Yeah, you said something about like lifetime for $600 or something. Lifetime offer for $250. So how do they evolve you out of that? Because that seems a little low. Or you just get like really limited stuff or something. But not bad deal. Oh. Oh, there you go. Okay. Okay, for 10 workflows, two step workflows. $700. Can't upgrade your one-time plan in the future. Okay. There we go. That makes more sense. What do we get? We get AI assistant, MCP servers, delaying and scheduling, iterator and filter, email parser. Oh, so they just like pull out certain things that you can't use. Unlimited path routers, multi-step flows, custom variables, auto re-executions, unlimited app connections, 1-year customer support, 21,000 community members. Very nice, very nice. Free internal tasks, instant web hook, limited app, limited web. Yeah. Oh, wow. They actually include premium apps here too. Bunch of features that like probably should do anyway are included. So yeah, no, I mean that's probably not a bad deal. It's probably pretty good deal. $700 for the year or for whatever probably for the year because I'm sure it will change. I'm sure next year it'll be different or they'll introduce something else that's not included. But yeah, I mean that does seem like a pretty good deal. Pretty crazy. I was trying to think like how this platform even works. I mean, yeah, there'd still be quite a bit, right? Because you have to run a UI. So like you essentially have a SaaS, and then there's like at the heart of it, really, this is all just connecting APIs. So like you're really just orchestrating APIs between other APIs, and then managing the data in between. But I'm sure those get pretty complicated pretty fast. So I was trying to think like maybe there's something here because it's like, oh, I just run a UI that has like a nice little drag and drop node situation, and then you can charge for it. Charge a nice premium on top of the free, well, not free, but actually, yeah, mostly like most of those API calls would probably be free. Like your operation costs would be in the servers to run the API calls to other people's servers. MCP server is $6.99. MCP server means you can attach it to Claude via MCP and ask it to implement a workflow. I mean, yeah, that's true. That'd be cool. Yeah, assuming they've got a decent MCP going on, that'd be pretty handy. I still need to dive into MCP. I mean, I'm sure it works. But I don't know. Again, yeah, there you go. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, no, just for like the ease of execution, like you said, like because that's the other thing that I feel like I constantly run into with n8n. It's like, oh yeah, like I don't know. Why is this running? Not running. Don't lie to me. But it's like every time I want to do something, it connects to Google, but it doesn't let you create slides. Like, oh, you can like this one started out okay, and then yeah, here we got here. No, this one actually was good too. We were able to do everything with all the nodes in here. This is where we started getting into, which it was pretty good until we were able to create slides, pull the things out of the slides. There we go. Then when I went to update the slides, that's when I needed to have the API. And then same with oh man, I had to do that 3 times. That's right, because we had to update. Or no, I wanted to duplicate all the slides to match the amount that I needed, then change the content of all the slides. And yeah, what a pain. What a pain. I mean, I guess I get why they wouldn't have nodes for this because it's like kind of specific. But yeah, you start getting into like these gaps. It's a bit of annoying. Does n8n talk about their like app connection repository kind of deal? All the apps that they're connected to? Like Make and Zapier are pretty good about that, where they're like, hey, look at all these things we can connect to. Yeah, 500. Yeah, okay. Make is like 5,000. So, oh man. Everything in Pabbly Connect is available via chat. Claude, like create workflow to publish to WordPress. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean it would probably actually make things pretty easy. I never turned on Do I need to update mine? I never got the n8n one that was supposed to help automatically build workflows. Everybody thought that was the end of AI automation because the n8n can build its own workflow. Same with ChatGPT. Oh, which I haven't. I need to do that. I need to do ChatKit. I haven't done ChatKit yet, so that's also on the list. Lots of stuff to do. Lots of stuff to do. It's not available in self-hosted. What's that? Oh, like Pabbly? Yeah, Pabbly's definitely not self-hosted, right? Oh, got it. The workflow builder. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering about that. I just probably need to like update mine to a new version. There we go. Yeah, 7 versions behind. All right. Let's update it real quick. And we'll stick with stable. I say it's kind of annoying that they don't update this for you, but at the same time now I'm thinking like that's actually kind of cool that they don't update it for you, so that way you can, if you need to stick with the older versions, you can, and you don't have to worry about them like breaking your workflow environment at some point. Let's have a Christmas moment with n8n Cloud. Yeah, 7 versions behind. See what kind of stuff pops up. Hey, there we go. All right, we're back. All the new features. What do we got? They overhaul the interface? No, okay. What's new? Native Python task runner. Store and query structured data right inside n8n with data tables. Yeah, that is nice. The data tables is pretty cool. 50 megabyte storage limit. Wonder if they're just running Supabase in the background. And the native Python task runner. This version introduces Python task runner as a beta feature. This feature is secure n8n Python sandbox and enables self-hosting users to run real Python modules in n8n workflows. They break and change in n8n Cloud. Interesting. Okay, just like a Python sandbox instead of just executing it within the flow. This data table feels like a trap. Like I don't know. It just feels weird. Because now rather than actually using a database, you're just using their database. So now you have like a jank data source for anything else. I mean, I guess it's good if you're within n8n. So like within the context of n8n, it's helpful. But otherwise, it's like now I've got my data and you just created some weird workaround. I mean, I guess you've got this, so now you just go create it in Supabase instead as a backup. So that would be helpful. But I don't know. I'm just not totally sold on the database. It's good for like temporary stuff, I guess, but not long. Wait, whoa. There's a lot of back and forth here. I don't think this is a helpful diagram. So unified tabular view, sure. Row column relationship, yes. Cross project access, no. Okay, so the table is per project, individual value display. Okay, optimized for short values. Sure. Structured data, yes. Scoped to projects, yes. Is that the same as this? And then use values as expressions. Well, right. It's a data table. So weird. That's a very weird table. I don't know what they're trying to get at there, but I don't know who they're trying to talk to. But all right. Anyway, let's create a new workflow. Ah, there we go. Build with AI. How about that? Oh, okay. Get 50 credits. Reset on December. Okay, cool. Want to do with the course generator? Move to data tables, keep the data passing inside. I mean, yeah, for that it would make sense. Like especially for the course generator, that thing is a beast. So yeah, that guy deserves its own data table. So that makes sense. That makes sense. As long as you don't want the data outside of it, then you're good. Like it'll be good to just live in there. But yeah, that'd be crazy. Pizza delivery chatbot. Invoke invoice processing pipeline. Oh yeah, actually I do need to do this. I'm really bad about that. Need to stops the call from. Yeah, for sure. Oh well, and I mean that's a good point actually. Yeah, I forgot. I keep glossing over that. It's like, oh, the whole thing runs locally, but I mean it uses a ton of Google Drive. So yeah, it would be good to have it run locally entirely, which means it needs to get rid of Google Sheets, which I could just use the database for that. So that would be good. It still is using Google Slides and Google Docs and Google Drive. So pretty heavily reliant on that. So you'd have to find alternatives to that. I mean, they could store the files all locally, which is fine. They could just run things in CSV instead and then create text files instead of docs. The presentation is the only thing that are tricky. Like you have to come up with some sort of template or whatever. Like you said, you could just use n8n or something to like replace the image slides instead. Just like replace title text here and place the slide content here. Visually it'd be close enough. So yeah. Looking at local. Oh yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I'm sure that's a good point. I'm sure there's probably some open source slide presentation software you could run locally instead. So yeah, it's a good call. It's a good call. But yeah, until you hit like huge volumes, I think yeah, again you'll be fine if you're just using their stuff instead. So yeah, no big deal. Well, let's see what it does. Got 50 credits to spend. Why not? Yeah, exactly. Then you can just save the files locally. You'll have the system right there. Store them in your network drive or whatever. And then yeah, then as long as your other workflows have access to wherever you store them, and it's all running on the same machine, so it should be good. Oh, look at that. Just a lot of code nodes. Oh, very cool. Date video description, no params. Also looking at loading this workflow on n8n Cloud to ask it to optimize. Yeah, it'll freak out, I'm sure. This is going to be too big for it probably, but I don't know, maybe. I'd be curious what model they're using in the background for this. Hey, how about that? You kind of forgot to. Okay, there we go. Oh, cool. Okay. These guys not connect, so it's weird. This is kind of what I expected. It'll get close. It just wouldn't. It's not going to really have like mastery over its system, unfortunately. But yes, I don't think I have a Google API. I had one earlier. I think I have one somewhere. Or no, I think I have running locally. Creation. Video ID. Okay. Snippet content details. First caption data. Yeah, cool. Analyze following transcript. Oh wow, yeah. Wait, how did it get the? It's able to get video captions. I don't think it could get the transcript, but maybe it can. Cool. Let's see. Just a test, but not actually for workflow. It will analyze the JSON. Yeah, I got you. That makes sense. I guess, yeah, probably just look at the JSON and reiterate with the AI in n8n, and it'll fix it. So like I said, you have to be clear and detailed with the prompt. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. You definitely have to give it a exact notes. And then telling it to recheck the workflow and ensure it adds all connecting data and that all nodes are connected properly. So create, then check, then fix. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Like, I mean, I would be surprised if it hit it first try, but I'm sure it could probably get to where you want it to go. Set the YouTube video ID in the workflow configuration node, replacing the placeholder ID. Yep. Note about YouTube captions. YouTube's API download captions feature may require additional configuration or may not be available for all videos. You might need to use the YouTube captions API separately to listen and download caption tracks. Yeah, I kind of wonder about that. Ensure the video has captions enabled, have proper OAuth permissions for caption access. Google Gemini model. Gemini model node is included but not connected. The workflow uses Google Gemini node directly for text generation. If you prefer to use a chat model approach, you'll need to reconfigure the AI generation step. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Code node adjustments, parse caption data. Code assumes a specific YouTube API response structure. You may need to adjust this based on the actual caption data format you receive. Yeah, cool. I mean, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Yeah, right. Yeah, this guy's going to have to be dependent on whatever the response from the Gemini model would be, and then just update the description. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I do need to set something up like this, so this is a good foundation. It's kind of cool to like see it kind of work it out for me, so I know where to start. So very cool. All right. I think that might do it though. Good hour stream. Hit the hour mark. Fix the flow for the old course generator, which is good. Yeah. Tomorrow, maybe the first day without course generator. Back to just AI hanging out. I think it's probably what's going to be happening. But I don't know. Maybe some vibe coding and stuff. So we'll see. Vibe coding, content creation, all kinds of good stuff. So many things to do. So much potential. Wave has been popping back up, so I may need to work on some Wave stuff. So I don't know. Maybe we'll work on that. But who knows? Who knows what'll happen tomorrow? But new type of stream. That's right. That's right. But hey, who knows? Maybe back to just building more automations. Maybe not quite as robust, but something else. So we'll see what pops up. I may be building some stuff on stream and then just creating videos out of it. So vibe coding with Claude. There we go. That's where it's at. Yeah, I was thinking about vibe coding some websites. So they're actually, yeah, that might be high on the list. So we'll see. Got to create Jarvis. Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, exactly. Got to vibe code that app. Alrighty. Well, cool. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you wanted to have an app. You wanted to do what's it called? Rigid, whatever the guys that left Apple to then go create a app vibe coding environment. Forget what it's called, but yeah, get your app going so you can call to your server. But that you could probably pretty easily just set up like a really quick shell of an app with like React Native, and then it can just call your APIs. So, but that's also an option. iOS app, yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you're on the iOS, then yeah, might as well. Yeah, no, I think that's gonna do it for today. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Olson, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. And Isaac, thank you for hanging out, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Craig, a pleasure. We made lots of progress. Good stuff. You too, man. Enjoy the new system. Very exciting. Very cool that it's finally showed up. So that's very cool. Enjoy that. And yeah, I will be on tomorrow, same time, 10 Central, 10 CST. So see you guys.